And because she understands the power of the window, she begins to strategize for where she needs to be positioned in order to maximize the opportunity for the window. I gotta take advantage of the window. See, it's not just worship. It's you taking advantage of a window. Worship is when heaven opens up and gives us a peek of what's happening in heaven. And when you tap into heaven, you tap into a window. And that window gives you power. And that window gives you peace. And that window gives you strategy. And until we learn how to work the window of worship, we'll never fully have the weapons that we need for the world. Because the weapons that we need for the world are stored up in heaven. There's no way you can break that generational curse unless you got a window of heaven that's been opened up to you. There's no way that a disease can be cured unless you take advantage of the window.
Come on, that's good.
Heaven opened a window over Fox Theater. Heaven open a window over their circumstance. Heaven open a window, God, and help us to climb through it when you open it. God, I pray that you would open up a window over this place, and that window would begin to shake things up for every woman in this room. God, this is between me and you. God, help me to step into the window fully. So when I step into the window, I'll drag a few crazy, desperate women with me. The woman with the issue of blood was desperate for a window. All I need is one woman in this room to be desperate for a window. God, I need to be so desperate for the window that I'll push through the crowd to do it. I'll get a babysitter on a Monday night to do it. I'll drag myself out of town. You think everybody in here from Atlanta? Somebody flew into this room because they're desperate for a window. And I hear that saying, if you get desperate for a window, I'll give you access to the windows of heaven. If you get desperate for a window,
that's good. That's good.
I hear God saying, start looking for windows. Stop asking me to open doors and start looking for the windows that I've already opened. You've been asking God for big change, and I hear God saying that big change is connected to the window. The big change is connected to what I already got opened. Desperate for a window. God, just give me one glimpse of hope. God, just give me one word. God, just give me one idea. Just give me one strategy. Just give me one word that will help break this stronghold in my marriage. Are there any women in this room who are desperate for a window? You see, revolutions happen because someone gets desperate for a window for them to overthrow the government that has been showing up in their lives. And there are some governments that came into this room, and that government has been telling you what you can do and what you can't do.
Yeah.
God said that there's a revolution. It's going to happen when you climb through the window.
My God, my God.
This woman with the issue of blood, she sees a window of opportunity to touch Jesus.
Yes.
Man, I wonder how we would touch Jesus differently if we only had one window.
Yeah. That's good.
If this was the only worship service there would ever be. If this was the only opportunity you ever had to let Jesus know how bad you need a touch.
Yes.
If this was the only opportunity you would ever have to get in a room where there were other believers in the room. Not perfect, but still a believer. And you thought to yourself, if I could just tap into her faith, that this was now. See, we have too many opportunities now to get high off of Jesus and to get high off our own supply. So we don't press in the way this woman had to press in. But this woman got desperate because it was her only window. And I heard God saying that if we start getting desperate like we only had one window, then the revolution would not just be established, it would never be overturned again. It would be a generational revolution that would change not just what you need, to not change just what you want, but it would change for generations to come. There's one desperate woman in this room, I heard her, and she's taking advantage of the window. But there's some more of us on the way, because I'm not going to take for granted that I may have another chance. I'm going to press in right now in this moment like it's the only chance I'll ever get, because I'm desperate to make it through that window. God, I need a healing that can only come from you. Jesus, I need a breakthrough that can only come from you. I release that comes out of my own mouth. It's going to be my own pressure. I hear God saying, apply some pressure to this thing. Apply some pressure to that window. Apply some pressure until you find a way. That woman with the issue of blood got down on her knees because she only had a window. I wonder what would happen if some women in this room dared to hit the floor in a fresh new way. Because I got a window. You must not have a generation to change like I do. You must not have a generation of hurt. God, I can't do it. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need power that I can't get from a man. I need power that the money can't write a check for. I need power to stand up to this situation. Jesus, how can I overcome my past unless you give me power? Jesus, how can I raise this child unless you give me power? I need the kind of power you don't read about in a book. I need the kind of power you don't get from a sermon. The kind of power you only get from a touch. And I'm not waiting on you to touch me. I'll touch you. I'm reaching. The enemy has been trying to stop your reach. The enemy has been trying to make you believe that your prayers don't matter. The enemy has been trying to make you believe that there is no power backing up your words. But I hear God say that desperation is power. Desperation is enough power to make heaven take notice.
Yes, God.
It's enough power to make heaven say, who touched me? 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 I feel like there's somebody touching me in Atlanta. I feel like there's somebody touching me from the Fox Theater. Who touched me? Who touched me? I'm desperate for a touch. I'm desperate for power to show up. I'm desperate for power to forgive. I'm desperate for power over depression. I'm desperate for power over suicidal thoughts. I'm desperate for power over my sin. I'm desperate for power over my heartbreak. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I'm tired of playing Judah. I'm desperate for this thing. I'm desperate for this thing. I'm desperate. I'm desperate, God, I need you. God, I'm desperate to live again. I'm desperate to have joy again. I'm desperate to have strength again. I'm desperate, I'm hungry for it. I'm desperate to save that child. I'm desperate to get my heart back. I'm desperate to make sure that this generational curse stops with me and me alone. God, I'm desperate. God, I'm desperate.
Yes, God. Hallelujah.
Can I just hear 10 seconds of desperation? Can I just hear 10 seconds of crying through a window? If you get tired, this ain't for you. You ready to go? This one ain't for you. I appreciate you coming out. I love you too. But now me and the desperate folks gotta have a meeting.
Hallelujah.
Give yourself permission to be desperate. You can put your cape on when you leave. You can be the strong friend when you leave. You can have it all together when you walk out of this room. But for 10 seconds, I want to give you a minute to be desperate, to be the one who falls apart. Finally, I want to be the one who loses it.